shown now. I don't think at the moment Rangers are playing well. They're winning games, but they're not playing well. If Celtic start playing, I just want to get our players back. I don't know about you, but the amount that I have missed watching Hatate play is incredible. I didn't think we'd miss someone as much as that. We've not got anyone controlling things in midfield. And he's the guy that does that, and he's the guy that looks for Kyogo every time he gets the ball. So, but I don't know what to say about Celtic in this moment and going against Rangers. I think we'll beat them at Celtic Park. I think if you're not up for that, if Celtic's not up for it, even Rangers going there, but if Celtic's not up for that game because they've clawed their way back, they could go on top. If Celtic's not up for that, then you should not wear the Celtic jersey again. If the players, each and every one of them, don't produce at the weekend, then it'll be a disgrace that they're in that squad come January.
Wow.
I know, but the fans deserve better than what they've been getting. Dundee, I thought they'd done brilliant. I thought the intensity and the pace and what they played was brilliant. It's back to what Brendan wants. Different style from Ange, but he got it at the weekend, or he got it against Dundee. And why he wouldn't get that going in here, and everyone's got to him. I don't know what Daniel thinks, but the last couple of games have been dire to watch. I mean, awful to watch. And when did Celtic get beat 3? You were hoping that they weren't going to get beat 3 games in a row. It's not been done for a long, long time. So I just hope everyone's up for it and everyone's fit. Maeda has come back, but he's not hit the ground running. He's not made an impact, but his presence on the pitch has made an impact because people are scared of his pace, and which makes a difference, and to defenders and fullbacks. But I'm looking forward to it. It's the closest. I never thought it'd be this close, but I just don't think the defence at Rangers are any good. We're talking about scoring goals and all that. I'm concerned. I don't even want to talk about our defence because I don't know who's going to be fit the weekend. So I'm not really want to talk about that because I don't know who's going to come in. But their defence is not very good. 64. I'd love to play against them just now as myself. I think I'd back myself to score again.
And if we start to wrap up, I won't ask for match predictions. I know Frank's given his. Daniel, I'll assume that you're going to be backing a Celtic win quietly, but won't say more than that.
I think it's the old heart says Celtic, head says not sure.
No, there you go. Well, there's the answer. The question I would like to ask you both, of course, Frank, you've played in this match in particular. I think it's undeniable this is arguably the best derby in the United Kingdom. Is it, though, the best derby in the world?
I would think it was the best derby in the world. I always fancied and said that, but got to have both sets of supporters in the stadium. They play a massive part. It's not just the football. The football has usually been terrible, to be honest with you, but the atmosphere and the tackles and it's just, and the referees let things go, and it's where they wouldn't any other game. But this one, the atmosphere, everyone gets caught, but you've got to start. It's my wish for next year, get the fans back in the stadiums and let us go and enjoy this derby, because it's the only one. Anywhere in the world you go, Lewis, when I lived in England, that's the only game the English boys would go to the pub to watch. And you go to Australia, you go anywhere, and everyone gets up at God knows what time to watch this game. You wouldn't get that anywhere else. So, yeah, for me, it's the biggest derby in the world, but it's it's even better when Celtic win.
Daniel, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I think in terms of potential competition, you're probably only talking about as an actual sort of derby game, maybe Boca Juniors and River Plate, because that obviously is intimidating as it gets. It depends if you want to call Barcelona Real Madrid a derby, maybe El Clasico, although I don't even think El Clasico is quite the game that it used to be. Maybe Man United Liverpool, but again, is that even really a derby? It gets the sort of derby moniker, doesn't it? But yeah, like Frank says, when you've got a 50 or 60,000 stadium with fans from both sides, creating that incredible atmosphere, making that noise, when you've got two teams going at it, with everything they've got, there've been some, absolute classics over the years. I'm biased. I've lived in the Celtic Rangers bubble for a very long time. It probably is. But like Frank says, it needs that. It needs that element of having home and away fans in the stadium. And until that changes, until both sides get around the table and thrash it out
Go
and
up.
figure something out, then it's
Till they-
it's not going to get back to that.
Frank, what did you say?
They need to grow up. They need to get around the
Now they
table.
need to.
Yeah.
Well, my answer is I'm actually going at the weekend, so I will give an answer once I've been. I won't say anything more than that. Once I've gone and experienced it, I'll give an opinion. You've just watched a segment from Football Insider's brand new podcast, The Inside Track, with me, Lewis Pearce, alongside the guests on the show. Thanks very much for tuning in. Please do give the video a like, comment your thoughts on the topic, and feel free to share on your social media pages. If you want to listen to the full podcast episode, click the link in the description below. Keep your eyes peeled for plenty more content and exclusives here on The Inside Track.